Good afternoon. Okay. Can we have a small thing that we do? Can we all give a big round of applause? Yes. So can we again hear a big round of applause? Like really big. Yes. That's so great. I welcome you all for this SLC Batch 3 inauguration. This is going to be really huge. We have all the energetic leaders here who have really come up with a lot of plans, and they are going to take care for the next 1 year of term. I welcome all the first years, all the student leaders, and all the present leaders and who are going to take all the roles. I also welcome all the dignitaries and guests who have gathered here. I'd like to say something in this special occasion. This is going to be a wonderful inauguration. From this day, all the leaders are going to take up their responsibilities, and their life is going to change, and the campus life of all the students are going to improve. Always take the first step. When the first step is taken, the path that you go, it will be so clear. Don't, be worried about taking the first step. Always be strong. So that's what I would like to tell. And today we have MCs. So myself, I'm Kirti Vasan, I'm the current ambassador. We have Eshwar, she is also the current ambassador. And we also have Kishore. We three will be taking care of today's MC. With that said, I think all of you are ready for this wonderful ceremony. Let's start this event like every single occasion that we have.
A prayer comes from heart. If the heart achieves the correct form, it becomes emotion and can be manifested. Let us convey our potential up by invoking God's presence through the prayer song. Let us all rise from our seats for the prayer.
சீராரும் வதனமென திகழ்வரது கண்டமீரே எக்கணமும் அதிசிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை முதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Now it's time to play the prestigious version of ourselves. Hearken unto the rousing, and let's go into the anthem. We all have this wonderful song in our college, which is the college anthem, and whenever we listen to it, we all vibe to that song. So with that said, let us see the AV of our college anthem.
இங்கேதான் அன்பு கிடைத்தது, பண்பு கிடைத்தது, நட்பு கிடைத்தது, கனவு கிடைத்தது நம் ஈஸ்வர் கல்லூரி. இங்கேதான் தெளிவு கிடைத்தது, அறிவு கிடைத்தது, அறமும் கிடைத்தது, அனைத்தும் கிடைத்தது நம் ஈஸ்வர் கல்லூரி. பசுமை வண்ணம் கொண்ட சூழலிலே மயில்கள் கொண்ட எம் கல்லூரியே, ஒற்றுமைக்கும் தேசிய கொடியும் இங்கே நம் ஈஸ்வர் கல்லூரியே. அக்கறை கொண்ட நிர்வாகம் அது எங்கள் உத்வேகம், ஆசிரியர்கள் எல்லோரும் வெற்றிகளின் அஸ்திவாரம். ஆதவன் இல்லாமல் விடியல் ஏது, பாதைகள் இல்லாமல் பயணம் ஏது, கேள்விகள் இல்லாமல் விடைகள் ஏது, ஈஸ்வர் கல்லூரி இல்லாமல் இன்பம் ஏது. கம்யூனிட்டி சென்டர், ஓப்பனர் தியேட்டர், அங்கே உலகம் கற்றுக்கொள்வோமே. நம் காலேஜின் பிளேஸ்மெண்ட் அது என்றும் சூப்பர், அங்கே வேலையும் பெற்றுக்கொள்வோமே. 4 ஆண்டுகளே என்றாலும் ஒரு குடும்பம் போல வாழ்ந்திடுவோம். 40 ஆண்டுகள் கடந்த பின்னும் நம் கல்லூரி நாட்களை போற்றிடுவோம். இந்த நிலையை நாங்கள் அடைந்தாலும் வாழ்வில் உயர பறந்தாலும் மறவோம் மறவோம் ஒரு நாளும் நாங்கள் ஈஸ்வரில் பயின்ற நாட்களை. ஈஸ்வர் கல்லூரி வாழ்க்கை கற்று தந்த பாடம் காலம் எல்லாம் கண்ணில் நிழலாடும். ஆதவன் இல்லாமல் விடிகள் ஏது, பாதைகள் இல்லாமல் பயணம் ஏது, கேள்விகள் இல்லாமல் விடைகள் ஏது, ஈஸ்வர் கல்லூரி இல்லாமல்.
And that's our Sri Eshwar anthem. We are very much obliged. Yes, now it's time to gear up our energy in cultural view that will emphasize our passion. Here we have our 3 dancing queens, Amrita Varshini, Chandarshini and Deepthi from our college fine arts team to rock the stage with their performance.
Here we go.
जटाकटाह संभ्रम भ्रमन्निलिम्पनिर्झरि विलोल वीचि वल्लरी विराजमान मूर्धनि धगत् 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 ज्वलल्ललाट पट्ट पावके किशोर चन्द्रशेखरे रवि प्रतीक्षणं मम.
பயமா இருக்கா? இதுக்கப்புறம் இன்னும் பயங்கரமா இருக்கும்.
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஹாஃப் முடிஞ்சிருச்சு, செகண்ட் ஹாஃப் வெயிட்டிங். அதுக்கப்புறம் தான் கிளைமேக்ஸ் என்னன்றது தெரியும். ஸோ ரெடியா?
Girl, you're my chamakachallo. Where you go, girl, I'm gonna follow. What you want, girl, just let me know. You could be my chamakachallo. Shawty, I'm gonna get ya. You know I'm gonna get ya. You know I'll leave
Thank you so much, girls, for that wonderful performance. I think we are all energetic now. Lightning of a day starts with a welcome note. Now it's my biggest privilege to call my best friend who is going to do the welcome address and a small intro about the person. She is the current student ambassador girl. So she has been a very, very great team player supporting the whole batch of SLC, batch 2. We all have been enjoying her company, and let me now welcome Aishwarya Devi M to give the welcome address.
I enunciate a heartfelt welcome to all the honorable dignitaries, friends and well-wishers who has joined us today. I, Aishwarya, take an immense pleasure in welcoming you all for the grand event SLC inauguration of Batch 3. Finding it in time, I express my heartfelt gratitude in welcoming the most persistent, resolute, and strong-willed personality, Dr. Sudha Mohanram, who bears the vision of Sri Eshwar in grooming globally acknowledged engineering professionals. She is a pillar of support in enchanting by enhancing us. Welcome, ma'am. Please join us on stage, ma'am. An enigmatic personality who is persistent in hard work and has built the entire empire with his witness. It's my pride in welcoming the chief guest of the day, Mr. Sriram Thirukumaran, Fleet Studio, who has come all the way to brighten today's ceremony. Our team has prepared a small AV for the Director of Technology, Mr. Sriram Thirukumaran, Fleet Studio. Let us all focus up.
Thirukumaran is an avid explorer of machine learning. His curious nature is explicit in his intellectual diversity. He indulges in endeavors that focuses on increasing his technical expertise as a functional developer. He is exploring quantum technology and similar industrial sciences that can impact Fleet Studio's ideals. Fleet Studio composes of team members who converge on impacting product with distinct and precise technological designs. To sharp it simple, he knows that the future belongs to the
Join
curious.
us on stage, sir. The answers are given to people who ask questions. Mr. Swaminathan Venkatraman, Process Excellence Lead, Fleet Studio. Curiosity-driven nature is a testament to his intellectual desire. I would like to welcome you, sir. Please join us on stage, sir. I gratify in welcoming the Dean of Research and Innovation, Mr. Kaupasamy sir, who has always been nurturing research in the young minds of ideas. Welcome, sir. I express my welcome to Mr. IT Director Kannan Narasimhan sir, who has unwaveringly supported in all the aspiration of the students. Welcome, sir. I extend my welcome to Dr. Nirmala, Dean Academics, who has altogether been a blessing in encouraging and motivating us. Welcome, ma'am. I would like to extend my heartfelt welcome to the Placement Director, sir, and all the department heads who has joined us today. It wouldn't be over if I did not welcome It wouldn't be over if I don't welcome our faculties, my friends and well-wishers who deposit the presence of everyone here. Once again, I welcome you all for the grand launch of SLC Inauguration 2022. Welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you for your welcoming, Aishwarya Devi. It's always not about how you start or how you are going to end it, but it's all about making the journey a remarkable one. Here, we have an audio visual to be played. Will specify the journey of our SLC. The SLC, Student Leadership Council, is an organization of elected students who represent their respective verticals and work towards achieving a healthy goal in their field. This works on the mission of making enigmatic leaders who can impact and aspire a new set of leaders. SLC constitutes 23 verticals comprising of 43 leaders in total working on their visions towards bringing out the best version of every individuals. The verticals are namely student ambassadors who take hold of every pursuit of the institution, vertical of media and branding which emphasizes on boosting up the stamp of institution, vertical of mentoring which enhances the professionalism in communication, vertical of Eshwar that provokes the humanity in individuals, vertical of fine arts that gears up stages and talents, vertical of higher education that initiates learning abroad efficiently, vertical of amenity center that ensures affordability and availability of necessities, vertical of discipline and grooming that evaluates and upgrades one's characters, vertical of Tamil Mandram which makes sure that the patriotism for the languages doesn't go low, vertical of sports which improvises the fitness of every individual, vertical of hostel that advances the security of every person up there, vertical of EDC which revitalizes the team playing of the field, vertical of learning center and technical clubs that aspire minds to read and come up with prevalent ideas. Each departments led by their respective presidents and club regarded with their secretaries. We embolden towards our vision in coercing leaders who work for their perfections.
Student Leadership Council, it is not just a council for 1 year, it is like seniors and every single batch we keep learning. So we have our juniors who are going to take up the next set of responsibilities. So it is really interesting for all of us. So today main session of today's inauguration, we have a short promo of SLC 2022 which is going to be interesting. So let us see the short promo of SLC 2022.
Now, it's my privilege to call upon our beloved principal, Dr. Sudha Mohanram, Principal SCCE. She is outstandingly superior in all that she does. That proves again she is an iron lady who never fails to impact us. We welcome you, ma'am, to address the gathering. Welcome, ma'am.
Good evening to all of you. Today we are extremely delighted to have the swearing-in ceremony for our Batch 3 Student Leadership Council 2022. We always believe in holistic development of students, and our objective is to make Sri Eshwar as a student-driven institution by engaging and empowering our students as leaders to head various verticals of students' interest, like sports, fine arts, media and branding, and learning center, amenities, and all other 20 verticals. So this was our objective, and we had initiated this in 2020, and our first batch of SLC was successful, and today the legacy is continuing, and today we are having the Batch 3 Student Leadership Council swearing-in ceremony. We are very, very happy to see the growth of the Student Leadership Council and their involvement and enthusiasm. And this evaluation process is very, very transparent, and nominations were called for all these 23 verticals, and students had applied, and there were evaluation by stringent methods were adopted, and presentations were done by the students. And now all these 43 leaders have been selected. Today we are having the swearing-in ceremony, and congratulations to all the 43 student leaders who are taking up their charge today. And all these 43 leaders will be representing 3,000 plus students. And they'll be working along with their fellow students and also with the management and the faculty members, and carrying out the various activities for their respective verticals and ensure that they fulfill the students' expectations, and thereby enhancing the students' experience also. And the ultimate objective of the Student Leadership Council will be to make the 4-year student life in the campus as a very memorable and an enriching experience for the students. And that is what was going on for the past 2 years, and I wish that that will continue, and I'm confident that this batch 3 also will take it forward and ensure that this experience for the students is going to be great in the campus for the next 4 years. Leadership is not a position, it is action and example. It's a famous quote, but really the quote means a lot. So each one of you have to prove yourself with your actions and be an example for others and inspire others to do more and achieve more. So you are going to be an inspiration for others to become leaders. Previously, leadership was dominance and authority. But now leadership is all about teamwork and collaboration. And you have been exhibiting that. So we should be very proud of our Student Leadership Council at Sri Eshwar. Always there's been a good unity among all of them. And I could see very good cooperation and teamwork between various vertical leaders. And that is why today's Student Leadership Council is being liked by everyone. And a lot of freedom is given for the Student Leadership Council also. So we have various verticals in which media and branding is one vertical. Under media and branding, we have photography, videography, social media, blog writing, and movie club. All these things comes under media. And you would have not seen any college which has given the responsibility of handling the college social media account to the students. I can tell that ours is the only college which has given their official account of the Facebook, Instagram, and all other accounts to the students. This shows how responsible the students are. So we believe in our students, and students believe in the college. There's always a very strong bonding between the students and the college. So we love our students, and students also love our college. And because of this strong bonding, it is like a family. They feel at home, and they take the ownership of the institution. And I'm always very proud that each and every student is taking ownership of the college and ensuring the decorum and discipline of the college, and ensures that the values have been spread across Tamil Nadu. Now if you see all the leaders who have taken up the position, I've been watching them, and there's very good unity among them, and whenever they come and meet me, I can see at least some 5 to 6 vertical leaders joining together and coming and meeting me. And apart from these organizing this swearing-in ceremony, even when any activity happens, I'm able to see that the other vertical leaders are lending a helping hand to the other vertical leaders and ensuring that the program is coming out very well. So when amenities food fest happened, culturals activities and other sports and other verticals also supported them. And it was very good to see that all of them were working as a team. That is the highlight of the Student Leadership Council. And at this junction, I should definitely appreciate the first batch of SLC who have set a platform and who have been a benchmark for the Student Leadership Council. And they have left a mark behind, and they have been remembered forever. And even the second batch of students, second batch SLC also did an exemplary work, and it was an outstanding performance by them also. Though it was a COVID period, they were able to contribute a lot for the development of the institution. And now this third batch is taking over, and I wish that you also should take them as your role model and inspire others and be a very good leader. And for all other students, I would like to tell one point. It is not that you have to take up a leadership position to acquire the leadership qualities. Okay, each one of you should be a leader for yourself. Because at any time in your career, you will be a leader. And you take our chief guest, the right person whom Kannan sir has invited, Mr. Sriram. At his age of 32, he is Director of Technology. He is one among the leaders in his company, Fleet Studio, okay, at the age of 32. And it's a very, very short span he has achieved this level. He was an entrepreneur, and now he's a Director of Technology of Fleet Studio. Just technical knowledge alone will not help you to take up these leadership roles. You need the leadership qualities. So that will come only out of experience, and you have to see more leaders, get inspired, get yourself motivated, and see that you develop all those leadership qualities. So each one of you should be a leader for yourself, and only then you also can be a leader in the near future. So, and I wish all the current leaders best of luck, and I also appreciate all the batch 2 leaders who have done a great job, who have put a lot of efforts in making the Student Leadership Council a successful one. And I wish you all the best, batch 3 students. Thank you, all of you.
Thank you, ma'am. Your words never fail to impress us, and that is proven again today. Once again, thank you, ma'am, for your enlightenment. Bearing the torch of wisdom of management, HODs and deans part us with immense knowledge. And here is the video of montage of faculties blessing with us their well wishes.
Greetings to all. SLC is the USP of our institution that provides a lot of opportunities for the students to develop their talents in multiple portfolios. Congratulations to the elected team of SLC. Happy to know that SLC is stepping into 3rd year. And for the past 2 years, SLC has been constantly engaging us through a lot of online activities. Now that we are back to offline mode, physical mode, the expectations are more and the responsibilities are huge. And I am very confident that the new elected team of SLC will bring in a lot of novelty and innovation and take SLC to the next level of excellence. All the best. Thank you.
Hi students, myself Dr. Rajan Babu, heading the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, Eshwar College of Engineering. It gives me an immense pleasure in wishing all the best for the Students Leadership Council members, those are going to take charge in this particular year, 2022-23. This platform is really going to help you to come out with all your leadership qualities and also to behave yourself in such a way that you will be a student mentor for the followers and the successors. This platform really will support you to engrave yourself and to build yourself in all the qualities in which a student has to come out in his lifetime. I wish them all the best for this journey, what they are going to take from now onwards. All the best students. God bless you.
Hi everyone, this is Dr. RSK, heading the Department of Mechanical Engineering. At Sri Eshwar, we have a Student Leadership Council, and I am privileged to testify that this is one of the most successful platforms initiated at Sri Eshwar specifically for the students. This is a platform where the student gets an opportunity to showcase their talent, their creativity and their leadership quality in every platform. And today we are witnessing another successful batch of students getting into this Student Leadership Council. And I wish all the members who are going to be elected in this Student Leadership Council to come out with flying colors, and I wish them all success in every endeavors what they will take forward in creating, in making the things happen, in planning and execution of all activities under this Student Leadership Council. Once again, I wish them all the best, and I wish the Almighty to shower lots of blessings from the heavens above in every activity what the entire team of SLC takes forward. Thanks a lot.
Good morning. I am Dr. N. Shanmusundaram, Head of EC Department at Sri Eshwar College of Engineering. The Student Leadership Council means making the students to actively take part in institutional activities and develop positive skills in the process. The goal of inspiring student leaders is to create a culture of collaboration, teamwork, and ownership in the classroom and beyond. There is a famous quote by Henry Ford saying that bringing together is a beginning, keeping together is a progress, and working together is a success. I am sure the Student Leadership Council for the year 2022-23 will make remarkable achievements and bring milestones in the history of Sri Eshwar College of Engineering. I wish them all success in the year ahead. Thank you.
With the objective of grooming students into leaders, we established Sri Eshwar Student Leadership Council 3 years back. The very basic process is to divide the administrative functions into various verticals and entrust the council members with the responsibility of running and managing them has been given to them. Key administrative functions of the institution have been divided into verticals, and the members of the council have been given end-to-end responsibility to manage them year-on-year basis. The council members from the past leadership councils, they have done a phenomenal job in terms of rolling out the processes, managing them, and also reporting to the management about the performance. Now it is time that we come up with the third batch of Sri Eshwar Student Leadership Council. I wish the new members with the very best and also do the very best from their side to take SLC to the next level. Thank you.
The era of Student Leadership Council SLC began in the year 2020, the first batch. They have done a wonderful job. 21 was the second batch, and last year it was a pandemic year, but still they also have done a wonderful job. And this year it's a normal year. The third batch of SLC leaders are taking charge, and I'm sure they are going to do a much wonderful job compared to the previous two batches. I wish them all the best. The third batch of leaders are going to take charge as leaders. I wish them all the best. Thank you.
A new day, a new beginning, and a new team of SLC. We are happy to induct the new team of SLC 2022 inside Eshwar. So a warm welcome to all the members. So dear students, we wish you all the very best to perform the best in the coming years. And when I want to recollect the activities carried out by the SLC of last year, in fact we had a food fest where we had 30 number of food companies coming inside, and the food was very yummy. And apart from that, the idea behind was very much appreciated and is really appreciable. So, and next, the way they invited the freshers of 2022 batch, the events conducted by them, and the way they carried out the program, it was awesome and great students. And our MEDIAMAX students, in fact, they have performed 24 hours live, which has got a place in Kalam's Book of Records. So they have become a part of what I could say SLC has become a part of whatever is happening inside Eshwar. Leadership Council of Eshwar are capable of turning the vision into reality. So this makes our students very unique when compared to other students, and we are proud to say that too. And students, so we are ready, and I should also say that the flash mob you conduct, we feel like we are in the showers and between amidst the hot sun. So that gives us a lot of energy. I should also accept that. And so students, we welcome you and we wish you the best to have more programs, more events, and be a great leader. And we are ready to sit back, relax, and expect the unexpected from the Student Leadership Council of Eshwar.
All the best. Thank you.
The forerunners set the mark that the successes attempt and make a milestone. In Sri Eshwar, knowledge and experience is shared from seniors to juniors and freshers. Here we have a small AV of SLC Batch 2 leaders wishing the current leaders. Let's have a look.
Water droplets creates ripples and their size do not matter. I am someone who believes that from a beautiful small butterfly that flutters its wings in the air to all those beautiful small leaves that fall through the wind to the beautiful flowers that we see, every single object, every single thing that we see impacts our life. Every day we meet a lot of new people and there is a lot of things that we learn from every single person. With Students Leadership Council and Sri Eshwar.
Hi, this is Sabrish from Final Mechanical, Batch 2 President of Finance. To bring out the vibrancy of finance, we have conducted a lot of events which has given opportunity to new talents. I hope the same vibe to be passed by the upcoming presidents and vice presidents. I give my hearty wishes to all the leaders. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I am Karthikeyan, ex-president of the sports. I am right here to wish everyone of you best and to come out with their flying colors. This journey gave me a confidence to build my own self and also to lead to my teams in their respective fields towards turning their visions to their reality. And I wish you the best for all your upcoming achievements and success. Keep thinking, keep going.
I am Kishore, the president of the Vertical Discipline in Grooming SLC Batch 2021. It's an immense pleasure to wish all the leaders the best and to come out with the flying colors. I congratulate and wish the leaders all the very best in achieving success with your plan.
தமிழின் நாக்கம் எத்தலைமுறையிலும் நிறைந்திருக்கும். அதை நிறைவேற்றும் தளமாக அமைந்துள்ள இத்தமிழ் மன்றத்தில் என் பங்களிப்பை பகிர்வதில் நான் பெருமிதம் கொள்கிறேன். இத்தமிழ் மன்றத்தை என்னை விட அதிகமாக நேசித்து உயர்த்த காத்திருக்கும் பற்றாளர்களுக்கு என் வாழ்த்துக்களும் நன்றிகளையும் தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். நன்றி.
That was our Student Leadership Council Batch 2. And we have a small AV from our alumni who have passed out and they are from the batch 1. So let us see an AV alumni is wishing the batch 3.
Hey guys, yes, this is me Pranish back again. I hope you guys are doing really great. And yeah, before I start, we really miss being at Sri Eshwar. Sri Eshwar is always there in our memories. And coming back to this day, Student Leadership Council Batch 3 inaugural. And big congratulations to all the office bearers who are out there and third batch of the office bearers, and big appreciations to the batch 2 second Student Leadership Council members whom were big congrats. And Student Leadership Council pati sollona, it's very special for all of us who were the office bearers of the very first batch of Student Leadership Council, because we were there initially starting la irundhu eppadi ella irundhuchu அப்படிங்கறத பார்த்து ஒரு புளிஞ்சு நாங்கள் இருந்தோம். ஸோ இட் வாஸ் லைக் திஸ். எத்தனை கரெக்ஷன்ஸ் வி ஹேட், எத்தனை பிளானிங்ஸ், எத்தனை ஆர்கனைஸ்ட் திங்ஸ் எல்லாம். ஸோ இட் வாஸ் லாட் ஆஃப் திங்ஸ் தட் வென்ட் த்ரூ ஃபார் திஸ் கவுன்சில் டு பி having the third successful launch or orientation today. So yeah, and Student Leadership Council எதுக்கு இருக்கணும், அது எதுக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நிறைய கேள்விகள் கூட இருந்திருக்கும். I think I still remember myself, Pumaha or any other seniors would have come to your class and we would have told what SLC is all about, why SLC அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு. But still I just wanted to make it in a short term. So this Student Leadership Council is just not a designation or a position that you guys can carry. It is a responsibility that you guys have it on your shoulder now as presidents and vice presidents. Okay, so that is a big responsibility of just not for you, and it's overall responsibility of Sri Eshwar. So you know how you guys has to take it when it comes to Sri Eshwar's responsibility that you guys have on your hand, on your shoulder, maybe whatever. So அப்படி இருக்கும்போது this leadership council is going to teach you guys a lot. And if you அப்படின்னா கற்றுக் கொடுக்கும் அப்படின்னு கேட்டிங்கன்னா, I think I can be a good interpreter to tell you guys what it has given us. So it has given us everything. Me getting into a channel, anga poitu, if I could meet a lot of people with no hesitation, talk very good, have a good bond, it is because of the council works that we have done, நிறைய events பண்ணது, organizing things. This all I've thought is lot of things. And அது ஒரு விஷயம். ரெண்டாவது விஷயம், when it comes to நிறைய பேர் நானே கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கேன், லீடர்ஷிப் கவுன்சில்னா என்ன, அது எதுக்குப்பா தேவையில்லாமல் போயிட்டு நம்ம படிக்கிற வேலையை பார்ப்போம், இல்லாட்டி சும்மா இருப்போம். obviously academics is really really important. That is going to be your first most priority, na illennu sollave illa. But this co-curricular area, this being into council or into any other activities is going to give you a really fetch you a lot of boon in your career life. Yen appdi solradhu, since I don't know you guys know or not, since because I'm into recruitment, when it comes to recruitment, obviously your professional skills is important, your technical knowledge is important, your subject knowledge is important, but end process you should have some impersonal skills as well. And leadership skills, coordinating a team is really important. Taking up responsibilities, accomplishing it is something we really look in when you go to any kind of placements. So appadi irukumbodhu this council is going to teach you lot of things. So I hope student leadership council will always be a very special council. I think once you get in, you will start learning things. I think I can give you a real time example, since because we had a lot of things to do. So yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys are doing really great once again, and congratulations to all the council members and all the fellow Eshwarites. Your support is also very much needed for your presidents and vice presidents of various verticals to accomplish the responsibility they have. அது ஒன்று தான், வேறு எதுவும் சொல்லலை. நான் பேசணும் தான் பேசிக்கிட்டே இருப்பேன். இப்போவே 4 நிமிஷத்துக்கு மேலே ஆயிடுச்சு. இந்த வீடியோவில் எத்தனை கட் பண்ண போகிறாங்கன்னு எனக்கு தெரில. ஸோ kudos to the MEDIAMAX team and current SLC batch who's brought in a lot of efforts for this inaugural. So that's it. All the very best, guys. I hope you guys are really I wish you guys have really greater future in your career life ahead. So anytime, we are always there, and our hearts will always be there for Sri Eshwar. I always say the sentence before we wind up: once an Eshwarite will always be an Eshwarite. Thank you guys. Meedum Sandipom. Bye.
ஹாய். ஸோ இன்றைக்கி பயங்கர இம்பார்ட்டண்ட்டான ஒரு டே. இம்பார்ட்டண்ட் மட்டும் கிடையாது, இட்ஸ் அ வெரி ஹாப்பி டே. எனக்கு மட்டும் கிடையாது, உங்களுக்கும் தான். பிகாஸ் யூ ஆர் டேக்கிங் அப் அ நியூ பொசிஷன் ஆஸ் அ லீடர், and I am happy because my junior is taking up this position. So I just have a few things to tell you guys. First, congratulations on coming to this very particular position with all the hard work that you have put in creating PPTs and presenting it and all that throughout this process. Second, never ever forget that we seniors are always there with you to guide, protect and love and care. And third and the most important thing is நீங்கள் இந்த பொசிஷனுக்காக எவ்வளோ உழைச்சிருக்கீங்க இது வரைக்கும். அதாவது பிபிடி போட்டு ப்ரெசன்டேஷன் பண்ணி இந்த ப்ராசஸ்லாம் முடிச்சிருக்கீங்க. பட் இதுக்கப்புறமா தான் the real task begins. So we are looking forward to see you shine as bright as the sun, and I am looking very forward to be a part of this journey with you. So with all that said, me, your senior Pumhavana, she's always there to guide, support, love and care every single person out there. And congratulations once again on getting selected. And let's start with the SLC batch 3.
Hi friends, this is Vashni, your former SLC finance president. So I'm so happy that SLC batch 3 is happening. It is a dream come true moment for us for our batch when SLC happened. So I'm so happy that the legacy is being carried forward, and I'm so sure that you will all will take care of it with high importance. So wish you all success and all the best for all the SLC members who have been selected this year. And please work hard and also do productive programs and bring out the talents of all the SEC members, and especially fine arts presidents and vice presidents. I don't know whoever it is, so please always keep the vibe up, okay? And don't lower the energy level of SEC. Keep dancing, all the take care of all the culturals and also all other presidents and all other verticals. For everyone, my hearty congratulations, and I'm so happy again. So take care, wish you all success and all the best. Bye bye.
Hi all, I'm Kirtina here. I'm really excited to be even there in SEC right now, even virtually. First of all, hearty congratulations to each and everybody who got selected. I have seen you all work even before you took into this role of leadership. So I am pretty sure that you will give your best and a step more.
But remember, all of us who have been there before is able to shine now out in the real world because of all the experiences and all the freedom that we got from our college to explore our own leadership skills. So don't forget, this is a golden opportunity to each and every one of you. I know you'll give your best, but push yourself to do more. Take all the honesty, freedom, confidence inside you and make it fly like anything so that you can bring out the best in you and also give the best for our college, which has always given us the best. So congratulations again and rock. I'm missing being there, but I make sure you will all make us proud one day. Meet you all soon. Bye.
Hi all, hope everyone are doing good. It is my great pleasure in addressing the new batch of SLC leaders. To me personally, I believe that a leader is someone who knows the way, goes the way and shows the way to the people who are following them. So I wish all the best to all the young leaders who are gonna take their responsibility today, and also wishing you success in all the works that you take upon. Thank you.
Blessings and wishes are always special. So we have, in Sri Eshwar, we always make sure that every single batch, when they go, we carry out the knowledge, and we all love our seniors. We really are happy for all the wishes that they are given. And the very main moment of this today's session is here. Now we are going to start the felicitation of SLC batch 2022. Let me give you what we are going to do first. We have the pledge sheet. So all the leaders will be called on and a CG will be played in the background. Every leader will sign the pledge sheet. There is an oath in the pledge sheet also. They will also receive a badge from the guests. And then finally, they will take the oath, and that will be the completion of the felicitation for this term's officers. Let me now take the privilege of inviting every single leader onto the stage to do the honors. Let me now first welcome the student ambassador boy, Thillai Ambalanathan.
Thillai, he is a calm and graceful individual who has been victorious in product designing contests, event management and competitions. He impacted his presence of second prize in International Speech Contest Club level at Toastmasters in 2020. Best wishes, Thillai.
Next, I would like to call the student ambassador girl, Bhavya Shri.
Bhavya is a student mentor who has played as event coordinator in Spark 2019. She is a team lead for Smart India Hackathon and various industrial projects. She has been part of MOC team for various events and also did MOC on international conferences and hosted webinars and etc.
Thank you so much. Next, I would like to call the President of Media and Branding, Mr. Praveen.
Praveen is a delicate and very likable character. He is passionate about electronics. He is interested in cybersecurity sector, which is certification for a certified ethics hacker. Best wishes, Praveen.
Next, I would like to welcome the Vice President of Media and Branding, Mr. Rajarajan.
Rajarajan is a proactive editor, and his high probability and is clear visible in his impactful performance. He is the one behind many of our college videos who works day and night to fulfill the expectations on him. He organizes and backbones the MEDIAMAX and its effectiveness.
Next, I would like to call the President of Fine Arts, Mr. Mukesh.
He is a person with his high interpersonal skills. He has been a student mentor, guiding the students for better professional communication skills. He is an empowering person with multidisciplinary talents. All the best, Mukesh.
Next, I would call the Vice President of Fine Arts, Mr. Naveen.
He is an authentic actor who can set fire on the floor with his dance. He has a huge social media following and releases acting performances on regular basis, which is quite admirable. And he has won credentials of being certified in completion of courses in Python and artificial intelligence.
Next, I would like to call the President of Eshwar, Mr. Rahul.
Rahul is a person with high moral values and competent in nature. He has been holding the leadership position like class representative. He has also been the vice president of Eshwar in batch 2. Best wishes, Rahul.
Next, I would like to call the vice president of Eshwar, Ms. Ramya.
Ramya is a student with very good interpersonal skills. She has always been a class representative of her class. Best wishes, Ramya.
Next, I would like to call the president of mentoring, Jyoti Kamalesh.
He is a prolific speaker who has an efficiency in upgrading the personalities of individuals with his orbitalic wits. He desires reading literatures in self-growth, journal, and love listening to antholopholic lectures and keynote speeches.
Next, I would like to call the vice president of mentoring, Ralin Celicia.
Ralin Celicia is a multi-talented personality. She is also a student mentor handling various impactful classes. She has credentials certified in robotics and embedded system. Best wishes, Ralin.
Let me now call the president of higher education, Mr. Jay Aditya.
He's an outstanding and provident personality who has done a publication of an review article. He has won credentials of being certified in complexion of courses, that is namely SOX Sigma Yellow Belt specifications, digital manufacturing design, and so on.
Let me now welcome the vice president of higher education, Ms. Anila.
Anila is a passionate person. She is one of the versatile and finest and participated in Smart India Hackathon. She holds a very good academic grades of CGPA 8.9.
Next, I would like to call the president of Amenity Center, Ms. Akshaya Devi.
She is such a vibrant person to be around, which is very evident, and being the dance club proves it all. She is the class representative for the first years and still going, which completely explains her leadership skills.
Next, I would like to call Mr. Jayant, Vice President of Amenity Center.
Jayant is a very adventurous and a cheerful person. He is one of the members of Coimbatore Riffle Club. Being the class representative of CSE, he is very disciplined. All the best, Jayant.
Next, I would like to call the President of Discipline and Grooming, Mani Monisha. Let us all keep applauding to them.
She is a competent product of Sri Eshwar, who is a top scorer. She was also the Vice President of Discipline and Grooming in SLC Batch 2. And she has been the vital support of the content team of MEDIAMAX. And she completed many certified certificates and has won many awards.
Next, I would like to call the Vice President of Discipline and Grooming, Mr. Naveen Vishak.
Naveen Vishak has a formal and a personality with a perfect groomed person. He is a furious football player and also the lead of the team. He has also been the class representative of his class. All the best, Naveen.
Next, I would like to call the President of Sports, Mr. Ram Prakash. Let us all give a big round of applause.
He is an exclamatory sportsman who's vital and can question. He has won All India University Interzone selection with gold medal and top 12 in All India University Nations. We are proud in announcing that he is also won a senior state championship with a silver medal and participating in CM Trophy and won a bronze medal with a cash prize of 50,000. He takes his role, which can be a better choice than him.
Next, I would like to call Divya Archana, Vice President of Sports.
She is a person with huge interest in sports and book never sings. She has won the certified certifications in Design Thinking Workshop, English Proficiency and in C Programming. She has also won various awards and honors. Best wishes, Divya.
Next, let me call the President of Girls Hostel, Ms. Avantika.
Avantika is a proficient organizer and a leader who has the captain of the greenhouse in sports of SECE, and she has been a class mentor for 2 years. And she bagged school first and Best student, congrats to achieve more.
Miss Selva Nayakam.
She's a very cheerful and enthusiastic girl. She has always been a student mentor and always supported the students in many ways. Best wishes, Selva Nayakam.
Next, let me call the president of Boys Hostel, Ranjit Kumar.
He constitutes a nature in expositing being placement coordinator. Oratory being major interest in expressed as better former Toastmaster secretary.
Let me now invite Vice President of Boys Hostel, Sai Siddharth. Let us all give a big round of applause to all of them. Keep cheering, guys. Next, let me call the President of EDC, Mr. Gajendra Singh.
Gajendra Singh is an accomplished YouTube with lots of passion and perseverance in work. He got the Best YouTuber Award of SCCE 2022. He also proves himself as a good innovator by securing third place in Sri Eshwar Innovation Challenge 2022. Best wishes, Gajendra Singh.
Let me now call the Vice President of EDC, Mr. Hemraj Kumar.
He is a self-built personality who has secured a place in SLC with his skills of leadership. He has served as a house captain and has secured third place in state-level CSI student convenient for Project Expo. He has won a coordinator in Interzone Hackathon and he holds a degree by completing BA in Hindi literature.
Next, let me call Miss Tasneem, President of Tamil Mandram.
Tasneem has been an event organizer for 10 plus events in offline and online modes. She has also participated in more than 25 Tamil and English elocution and have won many prizes. All the best, Tasneem.
Next, let me call the Vice President of Tamil Mandram, Miss Soumya.
Soumya is a very good speaker. She holds a district and state level victory in Tamil elocution. She is a prolific speaker who has participated in various television channel debates and world record, individual human world record in Tamil speech and also placed her record in Indian world records in debate. Best wishes, Soumya.
Next, let me call the Vice President of Technical Clubs, Miss Uma.
Uma is an intellect-driven individual who has influenced in various sciences endeavors. She has been selected as a science secretary in 2020. She also placed second in district-level chess tournament. Her energizing attitude captures and convinces her presence in enchanting manner. Congrats, Uma.
Next, let me call the President of Learning Center, Chanchal Vibin. Let us all keep applauding to them.
Vibin is a person with an amicable character who has specialized in every role he plays. Yeah. He is interested in passionate and an editor and a photographer to deposit and display happiness. He handles the official social media page of our college for more than 22 years and have organized more than 20 plus events in our college. Best wishes, Vibin.
Next, let me call Miss Kirtana, Vice President of Learning Center.
To tell about Kirtana, she has been a club secretary of Max in SLC Batch 2 and she has also cleared 8 exams in Hindi and got a BA degree. She has secured best outgoing student in school and also been a school people leader. Best wishes, Kirtana.
Next, let me call President of Tripoli, Shivanandam.
Shivanandam is our amazing intellect but with a charm of a gentleman. He has participated in several competent events and came out of them very successfully. The observing and conscientious individual who might find talking about some very practical AMD impactful projects. Congratulations, Shivanandam.
Next, let me call the President of CAC, Ms. Renisha.
Renisha is a sweet person. Her energetic attitude captures her presence by enchanting us. Looking forward for your impact on the following terms. All the best, Renisha.
Next, let me welcome the President of ECE, Mr. Harish.
His curiosity of electrical and communications engineering and intellectualize himself for more progressive impact, Harish plans to impact various amalgamated events that can convince the amazing world of ECE. Congratulations, Harish.
Let me now welcome the President of Mechanical Department, Mr. Vignesh Kumar.
He is a person who spends most of his time in academics by experimenting labs and spending most of the times in projects. Wishing him all the best.
Next, let me welcome the President of IT, Mr. Vasanta Kumar.
Vasanta Kumar has been a class representative of his class and also been a part of Toastmaster. He is a very good public speaker. All the best, Vasanta Kumar.
Next, let me call the President of CCE, Nirmal Raja.
Popular of his communicative approach, he is known for event management ability, and his well-mannered impact induces solid interpersonal skills in his companies. His outstanding, adventurous nature is nothing short of praise. Congratulations, Nirmal Raj.
Next, let me call the President of A&DS, Mr. Sudarshan.
Sudarshan is a coding enthusiast who has multiple technological credentials in his bag. He led one of the few teams which are shortlisted as Interzone. He expresses his problem-solving skills and has an articulate ability by winning ZAM, bagging the cash prize of Rs 1,500. All the best, Sudarshan.
Next, let me welcome the President of CSBS, Mr. Nitish Kumar. Next, let me welcome the President of NCC, Mr. Sujit.
He has been in part of NCC from the first year, and he has always been an active participant in organizing all the events of our college. All the best, Sujit.
Next, let me welcome the Vice President of NCC, Mr. Vimal Raj.
Vimal Raj is also a candidate who has spent most of the time with us in spending and organizing events for the on behalf of Student Leadership Council. All the best, Vimal Raj.
And we have three more special secretaries who are going to join us on the stage. Let me now welcome the Secretary of Maths Club, Vitashna Shri, from the first year.
Vitashna Shri She is an external sports person, and she had bagged the second runner-up in the Sadaya Coco meet, and she is graceful dancer and a music lover. Congratulations, Vitayashri.
Next, let me call the Secretary of English Club, Karishma.
Karishma is in generative and a proficient. She is an eminent speaker. She has participated in many poetry writing competitions and have won prizes. All the best, Karishma.
Next, let me call the Secretary of Science Club, which is Akshara from the first year.
She is a dazzling Bharatanatyam dancer. She has actively participated in many science quiz competitions during school level and also in colleges. All the best, Karishma.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, leaders. Now, the very important session for today is oath taking. And let me now invite Pillai Ambulanathan on the stage to read the oath. And I request all the leaders to repeat the oath. I request all the gathering here to stand up.
So good afternoon all. So yeah, I'm really very grateful for this opportunity, and I request all the office bearers to repeat after me. We, the office bearers of Sri Eshwar Student Leadership Council, solemnly swear and pledge to implement the following points in all our activities. ensure diligence in execution, reflect professionalism, uphold the reputation of our institution, demonstrate teaming and a democratic process, be a representative of our fellow students. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Tilai. The star of the event bearing the badges and responsibilities are declaring their mission, vision, and ideals they have planned to impact in their terms. Now let me have the audio visual of our new SLC members with their plans.
Representing the amalgam of various cultures and impacting enough opportunities upon everyone is the niche of Sri Eshwar. And I'm glad and grateful that I get to express these values and ideas in this batch 3 of SLC. A good leader brings out proactive and synergizing elements of the individuals, making the vision into reality. It's not about the position or the power or the title. It's all about one influencing another and empowering people.
No one can whistle a symphony. It takes a whole orchestra to play it. Being nominated as a student ambassador of the Symphony of Students, I'm grateful for the opportunity to orchestrate and impact this wonderful melody that triggers and nurtures growth. According to me, a sign of a good leader is not how many followers you have, but how many leaders you create.
I'm Pravin R. from 3rd CSE, President, Media and Branding. Media and branding involves capturing the institutional values and features in an artistic and professional sense. This vertical impacts opportunities to express creativity in many outlets.
Hi everyone, this is Sanchal Vim from 3rd CSE, President of Learning Center. To conquer work on imperfection, to lead the team with persistence towards perfection is all where the leadership is fulfilled. Being the President of Learning Center, I feel home and wish to impact the same to everyone else.
Hey people, this is Mukesh here, President of Fine Arts. So leadership according to me is learning together and growing together. Under my leadership, each and every student will be treated on the basis of equity and will be given equal opportunities.
Rahul, President of Eshwar. There are 5 characteristics that make a good leader, and those are the ability to educate, motivate, empower, delegate and provide a vision.
Hi, I am Jyoti Kamlesh from 2nd C. Our vertical is mentoring. Mentoring is a group of individuals who work on their communication and practice professionalism and impact the same in a class full of students. In my perspective, a leader is a person who pushes his boundaries for the sake of right vision and communicates it clearly to the next set of leaders.
Hi everyone, myself Ranjit, President of Boys Hostel. My idea of leadership is being able to inspire others, motivate, set a vision, communicate, respect others, and finally, of course, lead by an example.
Hello all, this is Avantika Shivakumar, President of Girls Hostel. A good leader takes a little more than his share of the blame and a little less than his share of the credit.
My plan for a positive different lies in the capacity to translate all the visions into reality and bring my peers into the zone of procurement.
Hi all, I am Harish V, President of ECE. Leadership is not about position or the title, but rather it's about the action as well as the example. As a leader, the key to leadership is to encourage participation, impart knowledge and instill confidence. Know the way, show the way and go the way. Thank you.
Hey all, I am Vasanta Kumar, IT Department President. Leadership is getting people to willingly go someplace they wouldn't go by themselves. I don't see leadership as a position, it's my choice.
Hi, this is Nirmal Raja and I am the President of CCE. Before a leader, success is all about growing yourself. After a leader, success is all about growing others.
Hi, I am Shivanandam, President of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. According to me, a leader is the one who influences the community under him and guides them to the known. And also he is the person who grabs the limelight and gives them back at the right time.
Hi everyone, this is Vignesh Kumar, President of Mechanical Department. What I enjoy most is watching my ideas take shapes and eventually come to a life. And so, leadership is the ability to transfer a vision into a reality.
Hi, I'm Mani Sudarshan from 2nd AADS. As a sub-branch of CSE, AADS is manifested to make artificial cognitive skills and decision making. Being in this vertical, I will try to impact the art by developing like-minded people. I believe leader is an individual who acts upon himself and impacts his environment.
Hello everyone, I'm Ram Prakash S from 3rd CC, President of Sports. Working towards a goal is a tenacious one when we stay mentally alert and physically fit. That converts my view on leadership. I ensure that every individual who dares to be fit gains enough freedom to exercise and execute the best version of themselves.
Leadership is all about being as an anchor to every individual and being reliable. To promote the affordability, accessibility, availability and the necessity is the best of all that we gonna do is the prime goal and fortunate that we gonna build on.
The essence of creating miracles within the vision and ensuring healthy goals are where the leadership skill impacts. I'll strive hard to take my vertical to the next level and reach greater heights. Thank you.
அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். நான் தஸ்னீம், தலைவர் தமிழ் மன்றம். கல் தோன்றி மண் தோன்றும் முன்னரே தோன்றிய மொழி தமிழ். இத்தகைய சிறப்புமிக்க மொழியை நம் மாணவர்களிடையே கொண்டு சேர்ப்பதே நம் தமிழ் மன்றத்தின் நோக்கமாகும். தாம் இல்லாத போதும் தம் தேவை அங்கு தேவைப்படாத அளவிற்கு ஒரு சூழலை உருவாக்கி நகர்வதே நலமையாகும்.
Hi, this is Rajendra Singh, President of Entrepreneur and Development Cell. My main perspective towards leadership is to recognize the individuality power in a team members, to have a great team with a great vision, and finally to have a compassionate heart to take the team to the great heights.
So thank you so much. Next, we are going to have the plans for 2022. Let me now invite Tile Ambalanathan to give the plans that have been made.
So good afternoon once again. So can we have the posters of it? So we have a lot of events lined up, in this next academic year. So let us start with media and branding. So we are going to have media.com season 3. Okay, last year we had media.com season 2 where the world record was happened. And next is an award ceremony. It is called a Sri Eshwar's Prize Night, and one more event called No Phone Day. So let me be very quick. Yeah, so, okay. So, like, when we see in the vertical of fine arts, we have, a lot of events lined up. We have Paint to Fantasy, we have Jingle and Carol, we have Let's Fallet, we have Sri Eshwar's Cataract, we have, a lot of flash mobs for different events. And all these events, have, various painting, dance, singing, all the competitions and contests and workshops. And the next vertical. So yeah, like for Eshwar, we have ecosystem restoration, waste paper recycle, and regularly we do ashram visit, and we are going to have ashram visit, this year as well. And we are going to have this highway park event. We will all discuss these events in detail when the events are going to happen. Next event. Yeah. So mentoring is an unusual thing that happens every day in our college. And also, we are going to conduct a lot of events regarding mentoring and communication, mentoring session for mentors, to train the mentors, and also workshops on power of communication, and also to set goals and to work on goals. All these workshops on goal setting process. Yeah, and for higher education, we have a lot of education fairs planned. We have a lot of webinar series, seminar series on GATE, GRE, IELTS, TOEFL, and not just that, we are going to have sessions of Tanset, CAT, and many more. And yeah, our favorite amenities, we are going to have this mega Utsav, food mega Utsav, which is a food fest, and we're going to have Engel Samayal and also the Engel Sunday 2.0, which happened in the first batch of SLC. And for discipline and grooming, we have 3 events: Mr. Professional and awareness program, and also Ethnic Day. And for sports, we have several events: Sri Eshwar's Trophy, 3x3 basketball tournament, endurance race, and also we have inter-college sports events, and many other things are planned. We have listed only the special ones. Next one. And for girls' hostel, you're going to have your food fest, you'll be having your campfire, So this stay with this excitement. And we are going to have movie day for you, and we'll have fun Sunday. This fun Sunday will be like weekly. It'll happen weekly. And for boys hostel, we are going to have Spick and Span, which is going to be a different, unique event. And also, we are going to have Nila Soru, where you will all enjoy. All the boys hostel students will be definitely enjoy. And also, Aliyada Nenevugal. We'll all discuss about this in detail. Next one. And for EDC Idea War, it is an ideation contest, and Ishwathon, Startpedia, and Business Pitch Fest, feed, where a lot of entrepreneurship workshops and various future technologies will be happening. And for Tamil Mandram, not just these 3 events, we have a lot of other events. Kalai Udayam, Tamilini, Navayuha Tamilan 2.0, which Navayuha Tamilan first version happened in the previous batches. And for the technical clubs, we usually have this technical event, Technovinza, and also Learners Forum, and a lot of workshops and seminars. So yeah, so these are the events for the Learning Center: Bookmania, Historic Book, Local Writer Meetup, all related to learning and book things. Next one. And these are the department events. We'll go through the department events quickly. All these are technical events, and we'll have these events very shortly. Inter-college, yeah. So Inter-college Technical Fest. We are going to have industrial visit, technical symposium, and next we have a lot of lecture series. We are going to have a lot of technical and non-technical competitions in the regards to Department of CAC, and also for EC we have Circuit Inventor, Hackathon, Month and Fest, Mini Project Carnival. And for mechanical, we have various events. We have design contests. We have paper presentations. We have a lot of mechanical related technical events. And for information technology department, we have Startup Hub and Start Hub, and also we are going to have TechnoStack. TechnoStack is workshops on future technologies, and Tech War internship and Surface. So Technovation, guest lecture, and talent analysis will be under computer and communication engineering. So this will also happen. Beat the AA, for artificial intelligence and data science, Beat the AA is you're going to race against artificial intelligence, and you're going to you're going to have this event, and AA Summit, where a lot of technical and non-technical events related to artificial intelligence and data science, and various other workshops. We're going to have a symposium for CSBS, AdsApp is an event, and Code Braille, it is a special event, and also Embracing Nostalgia. And for NCC, we have blood donation camp. Usually we used to conduct blood donation camps regularly, and this time also we're going to have, and also one marathon is planned, and traffic awareness camp. So not just this, we have a lot of other events planned, and immediately in the next month, in very few days, we are going to have a techno-cultural sports food fest, and we will have a competition to decide the name and the tagline of the event. So all stay alert, whenever the opportunities that come to you, use that wisely, and let us all make this journey of 4 years more memorable, and let's all enjoy this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Thillai Ambalanathan, for that small brief intro of all the plans that we have for 2022. Next is a special address that we have for today. The answers are given to the people who ask questions. Mr. Sriram Thirukumaran is a curiosity-driven nature, is a testament to his intellectual desires. Our team, and now I would like to invite our chief guest, Mr. Sriram Thirukumaran, to address this whole gathering.
Good afternoon to all, and thanks ma'am for your kind words, and thanks Kannan sir and Swami for inviting me here and giving me a good opportunity to see you all. First of all, it's very refreshing to see everyone face to face, because of the last couple of years, it has been one meeting link after another meeting link after another meeting link, Just seeing profile icons and screens, it's really refreshing to see everyone up here. And let me not take too much of your time. I know கொஞ்சம் உண்ட மயக்கத்தில் எல்லாரும் இருப்பீங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். So I will try to be as precise as possible. Let me share a few instances in my career which shaped me, right? But before that, whoever did that SSLC teaser, it was really a KGF worthy thing, right? So big applause to that. Incidentally, this is how I started my first company. Because back in my college days, when I came into the college, it was, the usual from a middle class family. They say, study well in your school. You can do whatever you want in the college, right? I went to a very regressive college. I don't want to name it. You can understand. Any college in honesty those days back in a decade was worse than a school, right? So the first year when I went there, it was like, oh God, I would have been just in a school. I can't keep on going like this, right? And second year, I got to know there are things like symposiums happening, right? And college managements those days don't have that much of money investing into banner designs, these kinds of teasers, everything. So what I and a senior did was like, we started editing videos for those events in our college. And slowly it went viral, those days viral, non-social day virals. And we slowly had requests coming from other colleges. So that is how I actually started my company. We were doing symposium packages. Like we will give you a website, we will do these videos with all the fire, water, everything, whatever the student likes under the eyes of management. And we used to give that as a very nominal dirt cheap package, right? And this went on for almost like 2 years into my pre-final years, right? And I was so involved in it, like my attendance for my final year semester was just 2%, right? All ODs, IDs, everything gone. And at one point in time, when I was to get my hall ticket for the final sem, principal pulled into his office and said, see, I cannot allow you to take the exam because you just have 2% of attendance and your professor says he has never seen you in the class, right? And my HOD was the only one person who came by said, see, he is the only shot we have to get a gold medal because my pointers were a bit high. So they were saying, and principal was saying, no, he hasn't attended the classes, I can't allow him, right? Then HOD took a personal surety that if this guy doesn't pass, it's on me. I will face the repercussion, right? I did write the exam, did get the gold medal, and I was in the convocation, right? Thank you. I was in the convocation. I was Shashi Tharoor, I assume, who was giving out the degree. After I get this notion, right? This gold medal doesn't belong to me. Because I was mentally prepared at that moment in the principal office that if they say I won't write the exam, I'm happy to drop out because I had this gig going on and I wanted to continue that, right? I was this close from being a college dropout, right? So I went to him and said after the convocation, sir, this gold medal doesn't belong to me. It belongs to you because you're the one who did it. You who put the trust in me. If not that happened, I would not have written, I would not have got the gold medal. And he said very simple statement. See, consider this as a trip, right? You get on your car, you go wherever you want to go as a destination, right? But you don't give credit to the road and the car that is the one that took you there, right? It's you who drove that. So I'm just a tool there to get you out, right? So that is the point I realized that the so-called self-made men, it is a myth. There is nothing called self-made, right? Leadership is like that. A leader is not one person, right? It's a culmination of efforts of everyone who touches them, right? That is a leader. That is what a leadership quality should actually come from. I think all out here, I can see the passion and the interest to be that leader, right? Representing something. So I used to see when Kanan sir took me to the tour of the institution, I can see a lot of things which I dreamt in my college days that my contemporary colleges would have those things. There are still colleges which dream of such things to be in their presence, right? Here you have achieved the dream and gone past beyond that and utilizing that in a very, very useful way, right? I can really see that among every one of you here. So keep going in the same direction. I would also like to bring upon a different thing from one of my seniors early in my career, who told was like, he often says this thing, always be the second best person in the room. So I was like, are you mad? Why do you want to be the second best person, right? He kept on saying that to me, always be the second best person. That is the key to be a successful person. So then I realized what he was trying to say. It is stepping out from your comfort zone, right? Redefining your boundaries. When you go to the top, it is actually easier to go to the top, but sustaining there and maintaining there, that takes immense amount of self-discipline and constant self-motivation that everyone doesn't get that, right? So if you start being at the top in something, right, immediately change your boundaries, redraw your boundaries a much higher level, right? So that there is someone equal to you that you want to compete, right? Once you compete them, overtake them, again, redraw the boundary. Try to be the second best person in the room, right? Once you achieve the first thing, go, redraw your boundary, and then try to be the second best person. That is what he kept on saying, and he was an exemplary person, indeed. I will take one other short instance in my life. So I actually successfully sold my first company. Then I started an AI startup. I was trying to get investors, so I was pitching day in, day out for almost 3.5 years, right, to get enough funding to get it going. In that process, I used to see one person coming to every investment pitch along with myself, right? We never had a good talk with him, but I can see the passion in him. He kept on doing the same thing again and again, right? He's now has $35 million evaluation, and that is, I think most of you would have heard about it. It's called tender cuts, right? So he usually, last time I saw him, I just asked him, what makes you keep coming back again and again, right? Because I felt lost when my final pitch didn't go through. It was a moment of desperation because it has been 3 years. You continually try to get funding to your ideas, try to grow, right? That's a part of an entrepreneurial life. It's a constant fight between what you can do and what you are doing, right? And where you got in between that. So I just asked him just one question. I see you every time there, whether you get the investment or not, and he didn't, he felt confident every other time he kept attempting, right? I asked him, what is the reason behind that confidence, right? He said, confidence is not understanding that I will get it. That is not confidence. Confidence is, I will be okay even if I don't get it, right? So that thing just sat on my mind for a long period of time, right? Knowing that I will do that is not confidence. Confidence is that even though something goes wrong, I'll be able to come back from it and redraw it and still compete towards that. I think that's the level of confidence that we all need to have and imbibe in ourselves to move forward. And I wish all the leadership council members to have a great year. And again, thanks for this opportunity. Have a good day.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your experience and enlightening us with your journey. I am profoundly delighted to take an opportunity to call our guest of honor, Mr. Swaminathan Venkatraman, Process Excellence Lead, Fleet Studio, to address the gathering. It is our pleasure having you, sir. Welcome, sir.
Good evening, all. Am I audible? Good evening. Am I audible? Yes. Excellent. Thank you, ma'am, for the opportunity. I am not used to addressing this size of crowd, but yes, I have spoken to my team in my various roles. But a lot of things I was keep on thinking, what should I talk, what should I talk, what should I talk? But even more than what I was thinking was addressed right from Sudha ma'am to the new leaders. but only thing I found was their plans were not presented when they were speaking, but it is presented by a different leader. So I hope these plans will be translated into actions and success, but this is just a fun part of it, right? So similarly, Shri was sharing his experience. So let me share some of my experience as a leader. In fact, myself and your Kannan, we both worked together for more than like 6-7 years in a same organization, and he was obviously senior to me. Then as usual, any typical engineering college student, we don't know why did we choose that discipline, and then we will look for a job, and once we get a job, we don't know what is our responsibilities. Once we come to know, we will start comparing and staying ourselves like, am I on par or am I need to change my career and keep changing the job. So that's what happened to me until like 2009, right? Then actually, accidentally, I would say, because of the organization which I was working has faced a sudden kind of a change. In 2009, I was forced to search for a job, and that is when I would say in my career, I joined an organization where I really understand what is my role and how I can learn as well as share my experience with the team. That organization is the Bank of America. Until then, I was keep on changing my career every 2.5, 3 years, right? Only thing I used to get is the salary hike, maybe every time 30%, 40% or whatever. Whereas in bank, it is not a company where you will be asked to prepare a presentation. You all will soon come to know in current industry practice, especially non-manufacturing style or service industry or IT industry, majority of the company lies with number of PPT slides being presented in a year. That is the maximum, or the second best thing would be number of Excel files that you have analyzed, processed, and converted into presentations, right? But that is zero in Bank of America because it is a captive. What is captive? They have technology and service organizations built for running their own bank processes. So there is no marketing pitch, there is no sales pitch, there is nothing like that. But for the last roughly 11.5, 12 years, my entire experience was that. Talking about things which we have never done in reality, but we all know that is what we need to do, right? But we need to know how to convert that and then convince the audience, convince the clients or customers or whoever, right? But that is my strength, but that strength has zero value in my new role, right? So that is where I started understanding what is required in a role to be successful, whether you are an individual contributor or you are a leader or you are even an executive management level. What is required fundamentally is understanding the boundary and the environment. For example, that is the time first I started learning about, oh, I am in a bank, I need to understand what is banking is all about. And that is what in an industry we typically call it as domain, right? Then people will start thinking, sorry, where do I learn banking? Am I not aware of? Slowly, if I introspect, that is exactly what I have been doing in a different way. Yes, I have a savings account. I have a housing loan. I have a demat account to share my trade my shares and buy mutual funds. So more than 70% of what is there is I am already experiencing in my day-to-day life. All I need to do is bringing a logical thinking, and how do I make that logical thinking into what is the kind of objective vision that the organization is having, and I can align myself to that. So that is exactly I want to cover in a nutshell here is, whether you are an individual contributor or a leader or an executive, that doesn't matter. It is very important for you to understand the boundary in which you are operating and what are the limitations and what are the actual constraints, whether it is posed by environment or posed by the system that you are, or sometimes it could be by the team itself that you are working, and planning to that to make it effective is very important. And one of the important thing I learned is also as a leader, relationship is very, very key in everyone's success. We, at the end of the day, we handle with human, we handle with people, right? Face to face, right? someone was telling, Shri only was telling, like, for the last 2 years, one thing we all were missing is the face-to-face connect. So the relationship is very important. That can only come by you constantly in touch with your team. It is not that leader is an empowered role or a power that is given to you. As you move with more responsibility and accountability, how much you connect with your people, collaborate with your people, and establish the relationship. Is it boring? Excellent. That's all I have to share. Sorry, I was not prepared for this because I was just planned to accompany with Shri, but suddenly they made me to come, so I was just trying to share something. Thank you, and wish you all, everyone, not only the leaders, but the entire students, all the best for your future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for addressing the gathering. A child's mind questions intuitively loud questions, but a grown man abides by the happenings. Freshers of the institution are here sharing some of their thoughts regarding the student leadership questions. We have an AV of it.
Hi everyone, so I'm Ralan from AC department. So we are actually planning for a SLC inauguration batch 3. So இப்போ வந்து நம்ம freshers la அத பத்தி என்ன நினைக்கறாங்க நம்ம கேக்கலாம். Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Amarnath.
Amarnath. Oh, hello.
Hi.
ஓகே, ஸோ இப்போ வந்து நீங்கள் வந்து உங்களோட எக்ஸ்பெக்டேஷன் எஸ்எல்சி இப்போ புது பேட்ச் வராங்க, ஸோ அவங்கள பற்றி நீங்கள் என்ன எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணுறீங்க, வாட் ஆர் த திங்ஸ் யூ எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் அப்படின்னு நீங்கள் எங்கள் கூட ஷேர் பண்ணணும். ஸோ இப்போ வந்து நம்ம நெக்ஸ்ட் பேட்ச் ஆஃப் எஸ்எல்சி இனாக்ரேட் பண்ணுறோம். ஸோ இதுக்கு முன்னாடி நடந்த ஈவெண்ட்ஸ், லாஸ்ட் இயர் வி ஹவ் கண்டக்டட் மெனி ஈவெண்ட்ஸ். ஸோ அதில் உங்களோட ஃபேவரட் என்ன, ஏன் பிடிச்சதுன்னு எங்கள் கூட ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள். 22nd we are actually announcing a new set of SLC. ஸோ we will have presidents, vice presidents and secretaries taking up their positions. ஸோ அவங்களுக்கு வந்து நீங்கள் என்ன சொல்ல ஆசைப்படுறீங்கன்னு எங்கள் கூட ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள். So what is your view on SLC? What do you think about it?
SLC. SLC Student Leadership Council.
Students Leadership Council. So SLC வந்து public speaking, communication, organization இதெல்லாம் ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுது. இங்கே வந்து leadership qualities வந்து it is built among students and இது வந்து ஈஸியாக அப்ரோச் பண்ண முடியும்.
SLCலேருந்து அதெல்லாம் நடந்துச்சு அப்படின்னு சொன்னோம்னா ஒரு ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் இதெல்லாம் பண்ணுறாங்களா?
அண்ட் எஸ்எல்சி நடத்தின ஃபேவரட் ஈவெண்ட்ஸ் லாஸ்ட் இயரில் எனக்கு பிடிச்சதுன்னா ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து ஃப்ரெஷ்வர்
ரைட்டாக இருக்கட்டும், ஃபுட் ஃபெஸ்ட்டாக இருக்கட்டும்.
ஃப்ரெஷ்வர் ரைட்டில் நாங்கள் நல்லா என்ஜாய் பண்ணோம்.
ஈவெண்ட்ஸ் அதெல்லாம் கண்டக்ட் பண்ணாங்க, அதெல்லாம் கிராண்ட் மேனராக இருந்துச்சு.
எஸ்எல்சி ரெகுலராக கண்டக்ட் பண்ணிட்டு வர மென்டரிங் செஷன் எங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும். பேட்ச் நீங்கள் வர பேட்ச் கிட்டேருந்து நீங்கள் என்ன எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணுறீங்க? நிறையா
இப்போ அப்கமிங் எஸ்எல்சி பேட்ச் வந்து அதே மாதிரி நல்ல ஈவெண்ட்ஸ்லாம் பண்ணால் நல்லாயிருக்கும், அதை நான் எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணுறேன்.
அப்போ நம்மளும் இதில் பண்ணணும், எஸ்எல்சிக்கு இவ்வளோ பவர் இருக்குது, ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு இவ்வளோ பவர் கொடுக்குறாங்க அப்படின்னு எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு
அவங்களாவே லீடர்ஷிப் குவாலிட்டி வந்து டெவலப் பண்ணும்.
ஸோ இதெல்லாம் என்னோட ஸ்கில்ஸை இம்ப்ரூவ் பண்ண நான் இதெல்லாம் எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் பண்ணுறேன் எஸ்எல்சி கிட்ட. தேங்க்யூ.
ஸோ அவங்க எல்லாத்துக்கும் நீங்கள் பெஸ்ட் விஷயம் சொல்லணும்னா என்ன சொல்வீங்க?
அப்கமிங் லீடர்ஸ் எல்லாருக்கும் நான் கங்க்ராச்சுலேட் பண்ணிக்கிறேன்.
ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட் ஃபார் தெம்.
We wish you all the best.
We wish you all the best.
So it was very glad to see all our freshers wishing us, and like we are very sure we'll try to meet all your expectations. And as our principal ma'am said, like the first batch, like they set the benchmark, and the second batch was also like they have done an exemplary job. So we are very happy and delighted to honor all the second batch office bearers with a certificate and memento. So I request our principal ma'am, the chief guest and the guest of honor to give away the mementos and certificates. So we have few SLC office bearers here, all the others are into their they're successfully into their internships and their higher studies. So I request the current the past office bearers to join us on the stage. I also request our IT director and also our innovation team. So we have Keethivasan, the ex-student ambassador boy. We have Aishwarya, the ex-student ambassador girl. Kishore, the president of discipline and grooming, ex-president of discipline and grooming. We have ex-amenity president Guberan. We have ex-sports president Karthikeyan. And Rakesh, ex-Tamil Mandram president, Pranesh, ex-CSC president, and Saptagiri, ex-president of mechanical. Also, we have Edric with us. So yes, let us all give a big round of applause for their exemplary work. Thank you all. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sirs.
Every great things start with a small step. Thus, the same for the SLC, from a small seed of thought to a successful tree of members, the evolution is huge. Let us see the growth of SLC through NAV.
Hi, this is Sabrish from Hi, also which gave opportunity to new talent. I trust the same vibe and opportunity to be given by the President and Vice President. Hi, this is Sabrish from Final Mechanical, Batch 2 President of Finance. I trust the same vibe and opportunity to be passed by the upcoming President and Vice President.
Hi everyone, myself Ranjit, President of Boys Hostel. My idea of leadership is being able to inspire others, motivate.
Hi, this is Nirmal Raja and I am the President of CCE. According to leadership, before you are a leader,
there are 5 characteristics that make a good leader. Hi all, myself Rahul, President of Eshwar.
ஹாய்ன்னு சொல்கிறதா இல்லை
நிறைய இருக்கு. டேய் ரோலிங்கோ ஆஃப் பண்ணு. இல்லை நீ சொல்கிறதெல்லாம் சொல்லு. லீடர்ஷிப் பற்றி சொல்லு. அதை என்னை பற்றி இன்ட்ரோஸ் பண்ணி அது பேசுவாங்க. According to me, leadership is ability to transfer vision into reality.
Hello everyone, this is Vignesh from Mechanical Department. Cut. Hello everyone, this is Vignesh, President of Mechanical Engineering. Hi everyone, this is Vignesh.
Hello all, I am Sujit from
Myself Mani Monisha, the President of Discipline and Grooming. That makes me as a motivator which replenish the... Myself Mani Monisha, the President of Discipline and Grooming. இதுக்கு மேல எப்படிங்க பேசிட்டே சிரிக்கிறது?
To promote the affordability, availability, accessibility.
I'm Pravina from 3rd CSE, the President of Media and Branding. This vertical impacts opportunities to explore creativity.
Hey people, this is Mukesh. Hey people, this is Mukesh Devraj.
This wonderful melody that nurtures and triggers growth. According to me, sign of a good leader is not how many followers you have, but how many leaders you create. Okay, ready?
என்ன பாயிண்ட்?
தமிழின் ஆக்கம் எத்தலைமுறையிலும் நிறைந்திருக்கும். இத்தமிழ் மன்றத்தை என்னை விட அதிகமாக நேசி.
Hi everyone, Hello everyone, I'm Ram Prakash from 3rd CCE.
To conquer and work on the... Hi everyone, this is Sanchal Vim from 3rd CCE, President of Learning Center.
Hi.
எப்படி இருந்த என்ன எப்படி ஆக்கிட்டீங்க?
every successful story, there is an emotional story. But behind every video, there was a funny emotion. I hope you have all enjoyed with lots of laughter to cherish. So up next, gratitude is not only the greatest of all virtues, but parents of all others. Now I would like to welcome our student ambassador, Bhavya of 3rd CSE, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening all. I take immense pleasure in thanking each and every one of you here for your esteemed presence throughout the event. Thanking is not just expressing words, but it's something you express all your gratitude in a word filled with emotions. I first thank the Almighty for His grace for making this event a grand success. And now it's my honor to deliver thanks to all our respected dignitaries present here. First, I would like to express my deep sense of gratitude to our chief guest of the day, Mr. Sriram Thirukumaran, and guest of honor, Mr. Swaminathan Venkatraman, whose thoughts have enlightened our minds and shown us a new path. Thank you, sir, for your for sparing your valuable time and for your presence. Next, I thank our principal ma'am, Dr. Sudha Mohan Ram, who has refreshed us with her loving presence. You are always a pillar of support. Thank you, ma'am. I also thank our Dean of Academics, Dr. Nirmala, Dean of Research and Innovation, Dr. Karupasamy, IT Director, Mr. Kannan Narasimhan, who has made us overwhelmed with their presence in inculcating the best things in us. Thank you, sir, and thank you, ma'am. I thank our management for their constant motivation and support in bringing out the leadership qualities of the students. I also thank all the HODs and faculties who have been a great support to organize the event. I also wanted to thank all the people who have worked behind the scene, that is Team SLC and Team MEDIAMAX, for their tireless effort in making the event grand success. Also, a special thanks to the system admins, mic audio controllers, non-teaching staffs, and the housekeeping for their immense support. Last but not the least, I would thank all my friends and well-wishers who has made their time for making it through the event. Without your existence, this wouldn't be possible at all. Once again, a big thanks to all. Wishing to meet you all again. Thank you.
Thank you, Bhavya, for giving the word of thanks. We really enjoyed it. And here comes the end of the session. And I think this SLC launch, batch 3, has really went really well. I can see all of your faces smiling and all. So thank you so much. It was a wonderful event, and I would request all of you to rise up for the national anthem.
Akshay, Siri Akshay.